How can we be certain a prophecy came true? An episode of Doctor Who, I think, said it best. When the Doctor is confronted with a prophecy of a creature that will destroy his home world, he asks one simple question.
What color is it? I don't know. These prophecies, they never tell you anything useful, do they?
You can't have just generalized facts. You need specifics. The more generalized the prediction, the more places you may see it come true. In the Great Holocron, located in the Jedi Temple, the prophecy states, "A Jedi will come to destroy the Sith and bring balance to the Force." When Qui-Gon Jinn stumbled upon Anakin Skywalker, he thought he could be the Chosen One not only because of his high midichlorian count, but because of the mystery of his unknown paternal parentage. But Qui-Gon made a huge mistake. Now, as of late, the canon has been updated to clarify some of the more questionable parts of the prophecy. In the book, Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray, the prophecy specifies that the Chosen One would be born of the Force without a father. And I am aware that George Lucas himself has said that Anakin is the Chosen One. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be analyzing the prophecy according to the information given by the movies. Qui-Gon's first thought should not have been, he must be the Chosen One. It should have been, how does this boy have no father? Could he have been born of the Force? Does the Force even do such a thing? Before even considering those questions, his mind seemed to already be made up. Here's why this is a huge problem. Qui-Gon didn't use critical thinking skills. When you don't know something, your brain immediately goes into search mode to find the missing pieces. This is why we love stories like murder mysteries. Sometimes, the brain will see the path before it's even fully realized. Hence, when you play a game of Connect the Dots, your brain actually sees the imaginary line before you even draw it. However, knowing that our brain does this without even trying should keep us aware of our own biases. In actual problem-solving scenarios, creating those imaginary lines before thorough investigation can lead to damaging results. When you come across a problem and don't know the answer, you don't get to fill it with something just to ease your discomfort of not knowing. The only honest answer is, I don't know. And here's the thing about not knowing something. It's okay. One of the key qualities of the Jedi is patience. In time, things usually become clearer. Not knowing something also gives you the permission to keep pursuing for the truth of it. Faith in prophecies, especially ones filled with hope, are part of our nature and our culture. This is no different for the Jedi. The unfortunate issue with the Jedi, as we meet them in the prequels, is that they're so drunk on their hubris that they have lost sight of critical thinking skills. One wrong assumption could lead you down a dark path of consequences, which it did. So, who is the Chosen One? Is it Anakin? Maybe Luke? Or potentially Rey? Allow me to pose a question about the prophecy that maybe a lot of us didn't give thought to. How do we know, for an absolute certainty, that the prophecy was meant to be taken literally? That it's one specific individual doing one specific action at one specific time? All of us, in the span of our lifetimes, are confronted with choices bigger than ourselves. After that choice is made, it will forever lead us down certain paths. Some for the better, some for the worse. But it's in that moment that one could say our decision shifts the tide of good or evil. Morality and ethics come down to being either subjective or objective.
From a certain point of view.
We all have the power to change the tide of the triumph of good or evil. What future do you want? You can choose to hold to a future that's been foretold before you ever came along. Or you can take control in the moment and do something to change it.